We are recording.
Ready, ready.
All right. So, last week, starting on Myrtle 9, we got, it's very brief, but traveling, heading back to Goodmead, Sun Chasers decided to head northwest towards where the rivers meet before following the river to Lac Dinashir and around to Goodmead. Unfortunately, Illiken found a great space to set up camp somewhat close to a mountain home of some cragcats who, after the night watch fell asleep, stealthily came to take the night watch back to their den as food. Just as unfortunately as they were getting close to their food, Nowhere's Bow woke him up from an interesting dream or nightmare, depending on how you look at it, alerting him to the cat's presence. After a quick 10 or so seconds of fighting, they killed 4 cats and decided to head back to bed to deal with the cleanup in the morning. Next morning, Celestine, Nowhere, Arden, and Claudette took time to skin one of the 4 cats each. Illiken went on a hike up the mountain looking for the possibility of a larger den with more animals. And after 2.5 hours of climbing and finding nothing, he heard a small growl from a Craig kit way further up the mountain. And upon returning to the group to let his party know, the apparent obvious choice was to go rescue the newly abandoned, or rather orphaned, by Lou of the party kitten. So y'all started a 5-hour free climb up the Rocky Mountain to retrieve the poor thing after you killed its parents. Only Celestine made it to the top, and she was able to coax it out of its den with food. By the way the den looked, it seemed as though its last meal was a few days ago, frost already forming over the most recent animal bones. After the climb back down, with some pretty exhausted group members, y'all decided to set up camp there for the night. Next day, fairly boring travel day, with the exception that it was joined by a cat in a rope harness led and coaxed by Celestine. And next day, around the time the sun started coming up, y'all could see the river coming into view, and by midday, you had arrived at the frozen river, crossing it and heading back into the snowdrifts towards Tenton Towns. And we we did overnight or not, but handling, perception, survival, jeweler's tools. I don't think we did the overnight yet. No, yes, we did. Celestine and Arden on perception. So we'll end up starting uh, with the morning. But first, I need 10 rolls, 10 leather working rolls from Celestine, because we did not get that done throughout the week. And I figured I want to get it in video anyways. So 10 leather working rolls from Celestine on her new project.
Unfortunately, I see some nat ones in there. That's disappointing. I usually have people volunteer to help, so maybe I don't got any nat ones.
Claudette, were you helping?
Of course. Sorry, I was just bullshitting with Holly.
You're good. Doing something different with these because normally it would be, 2 rolls a night and not, 10 rolls straight in a row. So the average comes out to 24.6. We'll call it just 24. She got 10 successes on that.
Okay.
Hmm. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 10 successes, which is 20 hours. And yeah, so you've just woken up from some type of sleep-ish. I don't know how it was during the night, but let's see. Clear skies today. So, y'all are awake.
I get all my stuff together.
I look at Illiken for a bearing.
Hey Sky, by any chance, do you have the DC and the total number of hours required handy? You don't have to look it up.
30, 36 total. So 8 more checks. And DC will be 21.
Okay.
16 base, 20 to the tough, and 21 to the other.
Okay.
Anybody else want one?
We got all that dragon jerky. If you don't want to eat that,
Okay.
it's up to you guys. I mean,
Yeah, I'll have some dragon meat.
Sure, same here. And I would think that our little kitten or kit friend would rather have meat than a berry.
For sure.
probably. Okay, so Illiken is leading. Is that what I'm hearing?
Okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. Good thing you got that map, huh?
Yep.
And as usual, I'm sure you're not stopping for lunch.
Nope.
I want to be in a bed.
Yeah, overland travel sucks here. All right, so you make it to there.
We made it to the smaller map. Yay! I look for a place to stay.
All right, give me a survival.
I'll help him.
That was very nice of you to help him.
Thank you,
I
because
agree.
all I was finding was loose ice.
Well, that one place you walked into, it looked like it had like all sorts of icicles on the ceiling. That wouldn't have been good.
All right. Anybody want to do anything at night?
Oh, doing more armor or leather working.
Rolls.
I'm gonna clean up. Wait, cleaned up, cleaned up, cleaned up, cleaned up. Yeah, I got all my gems cleaned. So
I'll help with the leather working.
More successes on your project. Anybody else?
Once I help her, I'm getting in my bedroll and going to bed.
let's see if who's taking watches, and I'll set up a nice tent area.
Set up a what? Sorry.
Look for wood.
Gotcha.
I'll take first watch.
If Arden's not going to take a watch, I'll take third.
I'll take last. I'll take second. Whatever. Hopefully, I'll stay awake.
um, how long you going out for, looking?
About the time that it takes for Celeste to do her for the night.
So 4 hours.
Yeah, I'll look for 4 hours. I'm bored.
Give me a survival check. Unfortunately, this is a very bare area. You are not able to scrounge up any wood.
Okay. Now I come back and I shrugged everybody and said, I guess it's gonna be a cold night.
So you've had yourself a 4-hour walk.
Yep, I got my exercise in for the day.
On top of the 8-hour walk that we took to get here.
Then a cool down walk. That's it. A cool down.
Oh, okay.
That's because it's not cool enough for you.
It's a 12-hour walk to get here.
Oh, then it was a warm up walk because I was so chilly that I had to keep my body moving.
That's right, it was 12. Sorry. I'm ready for bed when everyone else is.
That's
I'm
not
already
going to be
in.
heard.
I'm already in
As
bed.
I'm consulting.
A perception check. Steen. It is a quiet night. Clouds do start rolling in. At the end of your watch, but yeah, nothing out of the ordinary goes on.
I'll make my way over to Arden, wake him up.
Oh,
It's a quiet night.
oh,
Hopefully it stays that way.
I agree. I like quiet nights.
And then I will crawl into my bedroll and fall asleep.
Give me a perception check, Art. Woohoo! No falling asleep.
Yay! I did good today.
Um, yeah. Clouds are in. It's not snowing yet, but clouds are in, obscuring the night sky from you. But yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing horrible happens. Nothing. Yeah, it's just kind of how it goes. And your watch gets complete with no issues.
Am I supposed to wake up Claudette then?
You got she did 4, and then you got 4, unless you want to wake her up 2 hours into yours.
No, that's all right. All right. I'll wake everybody up then.
Get all my gear. Estimate that we've got a day, maybe a day and a half, before we get to the next location. Before we're at least near East Haven. And
Is that where we're going to go?
that's closest town. Then we can go to wherever we need to go. As I get all this stuff and I'm looking at a map.
Pack my gear up. And wait for everybody to get ready.
I'm ready.
So am I.
I'm ready, and then I'll eat out.
Okay.
How many people ate dragon jerky?
I took dragon jerky today.
Me too.
I took some dragon jerky.
Me as well.
Make sure we get some for the kitty.
Okay.
We used to.
I'm just trying to make sure I keep proper count of what I have in the bag.
This in the bag of holding, or
Yeah, I can't afford to hold it anywhere else. It's like
okay? We
150
should be
pounds.
doing rolls every time you take stuff out.
Oh, that's right. Crap, forgot about that.
Oh, we might be eating berries.
No, it's nothing that affects you guys.
Are you sure?
I mean,
Well,
it might, but
yeah, I mean, it's. Um,
1d6. So 1d6 for today and 1d6 for yesterday. We'll call the 4 yesterday and the 1 today.
okay. Okay, so it might affect you guys.
As you pull out a few items of dragon jerky, roll me a d20.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's awful luck. Also, give me a d100. Close on that one. Um, just switch your maps. Everybody go ahead and roll me initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pretend you don't love combat there, Claudette. You live for combat.
Keep reminding me that while I've got a migraine. Maybe one day I'll believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so as you pull out a handful of dragon jerky and start passing it around, a little green flaming skull pops out at the same time. And Celestine, you got first react.
And I just pop my shillelagh and then spin and hit it. Or, well, try to hit it. I don't know if that's...
Just barely.
Well, that wasn't quite the hit I was hoping for, but... And then it'll be like, guys? And pull up my shield in a defensive stance and wait.
It will attack Illican. And then nowhere. That was only supposed to be 2. 24 on Illican, 18 on nowhere.
That hits.
He's 16. Okay, you're doing that. Okay, so 8 fire on Illican. And 14 fire on nowhere.
Aren't you resistant to fire anyway because you're Drake, or is it cold?
I am resistant.
You are resistant to fire?
Yeah, so it's 4.
Hey, you can't get resistance twice. You can only get resistance once.
Oh, okay.
But with this spell, you could use you could use that extra 1d6 if you wanted to of the same type against it.
Okay. I'll still use the spell. I wasn't sure if it was one of those. Okay. I thought it just absorbed whatever it hit. Wasn't really you came resistant. It just absorbs.
All
Okay, yeah,
right.
resistant. I'm resistant to fire, and it's a fire attack, but this absorbs whatever damage I do get, half of whatever damage I do get. I always thought that.
Gotcha. All right. Claudette, you are up.
Great. Gonna move there. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try our offhand now.
That one hit. And with Celestine there, you get your sneak, so that's 11. And
Okie dokie.
The cold damage does not seem to affect it, however.
All right, and then I'm going to. I can't do anything else, so I'll stay right here.
Hold up. I'm noticing that
What are you looking?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
As the infused strike hits, it seems to fizzle out and does not seem to do anything.
All right. My turn's over.
Arden, you're up.
All right.
What's the green aura about?
It's
Are you
just
clear?
light. It's a skull that's on fire, so it's shedding light.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll attack with my short sword, then the scimitar, and then the short sword again.
11 does not hit, but the 19 and the 26 will. Alrighty. It's looking bad.
All right, now I can put final touches on this sucker so we can get on the move.
I want to laugh if he steps up and whiffs.
That'll hit.
You don't have to laugh that hard, Dad.
And both of those hit. Or all three of those hit.
Let's say for the fire damage that I helped. It's a 1d6, sorry.
Yep. Again, with the infused strike, it just seems to fizzle out as it hits. And same thing with your extra fire damage on your absorb. All right. It is barely hanging on. The dimming is going in and out of the flames.
That's all I got.
All right.
Nowhere, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow of warning.
That'll hit. And that'll kill it.
Yay! Can I recover my arrow?
Give me an investigation. Honestly, all I'm looking for is a 1. Yeah, you got your arrow back.
All right, thank you.
I will. This is in the morning, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will tap both Nowhere and Illiken. With
I'm looking. Do we actually get the meat?
Yeah, you got the meat. She got the meat out right before, or she got the meat out and handed out to you guys right before the dude popped out.
Okay, then I eat my jerky and then get ready to move out. Good way of or work out in the morning.
I'll tap Illiken with the sphere, give him 8 or heal him for 8, and then tap Nowhere and heal him for 9.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we still carrying the temporary hit points?
Always.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yep. 10 temporary hit points every morning when you wake up.
And that is a permanent thing.
That is a permanent thing granted to you by Lathander, I believe it was.
Yes.
What would you like me to roll for getting there?
Perception, please.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You get to there. I'm assuming no lunch again. So
I'm not hungry.
Okay, as much as I hate to say it, that means I'm reaching into the bag at least twice a day because I have to reach in there to get my leatherworking supplies too.
Woohoo!
Or you take a break until we, relax a little bit until we get back to the land.
Why? It's not
Okay.
like we can't.
You're on land.
It's not like we can't handle a little itty bitty creature every night, which is only a maybe.
16.6% chance of pulling something else out while pulling what you want out.
Okay. I guess we're camping. Is that what's going on?
I think so.
Okay, then I guess I'll do my leatherworking, which means I gotta pull stuff out.
All right. 1d6.
Oh shit!
I'll look for a good before he does it. I'll look for a good place to camp.
Give me a survival check, Illiken.
Anybody helping me?
I'll help.
I'm apparently not helping nobody.
You find a nice place to set up camp.
What is the numbers do I roll here, Sky? I don't
Uh,
remember.
20 and a 100. Now we're just going down the list. 1, 2.
Yeah. Do you have a list, or is it a table, or what?
It's a table that you copied over onto Bob's sheet.
Oh, did I? Ah,
Although I don't know what the hell that is.
is it not in the compendium?
Thought it was, but apparently it's not.
Want me to reroll?
Yeah, go for it.
20. Ooh.
Can I make the joke? It's a beholder.
I didn't do anything too nasty to you.
No, it's just something I didn't recognize. Didn't recognize his name.
Welcome back. You made it back just in time for more combat.
Yay.
Wow, you just threw all the strange stuff on this list, didn't you?
Yeah, stuff that wouldn't typically be in this campaign, essentially.
I guess I gotta roll initiative.
Yes, please.
Is it as a treasure troll?
It's a garden gnome.
Garden gnome.
That's what it is, a treasure gnome.
And as it hops out of the bag, it will make an attack against the person that was reaching in.
Good luck with that. I
18.
deflect it with my shield.
Well, damn. Um, one moment, let me read this. All right, Illiken, it is your turn. Please give me a charisma saving throw first. All right, you're good to do what you need to do. That will hit.
I'm gonna hit favorite foe if I hit him.
Okay. All three will hit.
Ignore that bite.
Well, damn. That is, yeah, damn.
Well, they're only the 6, but yeah, but the other damage
Yep.
I did pretty good on.
Yeah, you did. Anything else?
That's all I can do, sadly.
All right. Arden,
Oh,
give me a charisma saving throw first. Unfortunately, you are charmed, and you must use your action to praise the Nilbog.
I'm trying to remember if I'm resistant.
We should have advantage against being charmed.
That's
King Ancestry.
that's a
Which would give you a 7 anyways.
yep. I have saving throw advantage.
Yep.
Being
You
charmed.
still don't make the DC 12, unfortunately.
Oh,
So you must praise the Nilbog.
oh, great and wondrous garden gnome.
All right. Nowhere you were up. Give me a charisma save.
Got no charisma.
Praise the Nilbog.
Oh, you have a very attractive red hat.
Nice.
Claudette, give me a charisma saving throw.
And Celestine, what were you saying about handling a little critters to come out of the bag?
We're a big, tough party. We should be able to handle this.
20 definitely beats the DC 12. You can attack it.
I feign falling to my knees and then I jump up and attack with my main hand.
That hits. And kills it.
Awesome sauce. Can I investigate the body to see if it tried to steal anything from us while it was around? Because I know there can be sneaky things.
Give me an investigation check.
With all these charmed people. Okay, that was not me, so I'm assuming you're moving my character.
I'm not, but
I
somebody's.
was. Got a problem with it?
As you're rifling around in its stuff, it disappears.
I just look at Celestine and go, that bag's going to be a lot of fun.
Free growth weight.
I noticed that. It'll keep us on our toes.
To say the least. Keep my knife sharp. And my swords. And my scimitar.
Alright, so. Celestine, give me 2 leatherworking checks for the night. I'm guessing somebody might be helping.
Sure.
I'm gonna look for wood.
And Celestine has 2 more successes. Give me your survival check for your wood. Okay.
I've clicked it twice.
There we go.
You can't click it a third time because I know it'll come all three.
Look at the third time and we'll get 17. How long are you going for?
Not the entire time if they do other stuff because I get bored easily.
Bring back 2 bundles worth of firewood.
All right, I'll give 1 bundle to the group. Oh no, I need 2 bundles to cook. So yeah, I give 2 bundles to the crew.
Maybe you should search for the wood in the morning.
I like doing it at night. It's relaxing. I don't have to be around the smell of leather. One of these days, I'm going to remember to leave before he sticks his hand in the thing, though. But you know,
And all of this is just so wrong.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
He's talking about morning wood, and you're talking about sticking your hand in things.
Just come back to me in like 15 minutes because I'm not going to stop laughing. He always wants to search for his wood.
Enough.
Ah, he's always gone for 4 hours. I'm going to go to sleep.
I'll take first watch.
I'll
Alright.
take second.
Celestine, give me a perception check. Your watch goes without any issue. However, it does start to snow in your watch. But yeah, other than being cold, nothing really happens.
As it starts to snow, I will start lighting that every hour. And then light it a final time before I go to bed. Um, all week. Arden. Say it's quiet night. It starts snowing, obviously. Um, I'll go ahead and leave this lit, but it'll only last about an hour, so.
Okay.
Have a good watch.
I hope.
Alright, give me a perception check. Arden. Likewise, your watch goes without any issue. The snow's picking up a little bit, but not horrible. No blizzard, no nothing like that. But yeah, your 4 hours goes by and no issues, nothing out of the ordinary, and comes to a close.
I'll go around and wake everybody up, go over to my gear, pack it up.
How many hours did it burn, Sky? On the spear.
I'm gonna get my
3. 2 for your watch and 1 for Arden's. All right, so you guys are awake.
Pack up and hope we can get to East Haven before nightfall. Illiken, how about some berries for this morning instead of us starting the day with a fight? Or how would you like to go ahead and give us all some jerky, Celestine?
I will reach for jerky. So I'm gonna be reaching anyway. You might as well take jerky if you want it.
I'll save the berries then. Might need them for
Okay.
afternoon.
So how many people want jerky?
I'll
Oh,
take
heck, if I
some.
got to fight something, I might as well get some meat out of it.
I'm gonna take jerky because I'm just gonna laugh and get the experience.
Okay.
Beat something.
So I will do it for everyone. Um.
Woohoo! No one.
This is a 16% so isn't that a one?
No, that's a 2. Rolling 1d6. It's a 2.
Okay.
One each one. If you 100% divided by 6 is 16.66666666666.
Okay.
Yay! No critter from the bag. Okay, let's go.
I lead off.
All right. Um.
Sorry, I hit it before you said it.
Yeah. I do perception. White does survival. I do perception. I think I screwed up and did survival last week, but I try and do perception.
I like having maps.
Right? So handy. After about 4 hours, you see East Haven coming up on your right. Do you want to stop in or continue down to Goodmead?
Anything in East Haven that we need or that we own?
I think we could sell some of the stuff we've got.
Sure.
But how long will it take to get to good meat from here?
About 3 hours.
Oh, let's go on to Goodmead.
Travel on the path is a lot quicker than overland.
Yeah, but if we go to Goodmead doesn't have as much. Which one's a bigger town?
East Haven.
Go to East Haven, sell it, then go to Goodmead uh, for the other stuff. But at least we have a better chance of selling it in East Haven.
Anybody else have stuff you need to sell?
I don't usually do this, but I have to admit he's right. As in, I don't usually agree with him, but he is right. It'd probably be more likely to sell stuff in East Haven. I have a few things to sell, but I can hold on to them if we don't want to go in.
Um, Either way is fine with me.
I probably have some things I could sell, but I'm not in any hurry.
I guess let's keep on moving then.
All right. So 3 hours later, you get to Goodmead.
Yay! That's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is that right?
For to get to East Haven, 3, 7, 8 plus 7 is 15, which would be 3 p.m.
Okay. Well, let's go meet.
The sun is just starting to go down.
Let's go meet this Danica Greysteel. Yeah, let's go find Danica Greysteel here in Goodmead.
Is she the speaker?
I don't believe so.
No, the speaker's your buddy Finnegan.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right.
yeah, we ain't seen Finnegan in a while. Bless his. Oh, maybe we should go ahead and cut out his tongue for calling us Finnegan's fellows.
He
He
didn't. He
he.
never did.
Yeah, he's not the one that started that.
Darn, I was just looking for another fight.
You want me to reach into the bag for something?
Pants, bag, what's the difference?
Maybe we should go to the mead hall and look for her there.
Yeah, let's do that.
At least that way we get a drink.
I had a feeling that's where you were going to go with that.
And the dog agrees.
I'll go to the meat hall.
We're following the leader.
All right. You get to the mead hall and look around, and she is nowhere to be seen.
I'll ask the waitress about her.
All right, what do you want to ask?
Have you seen, and what's the lady's name again?
Danica
Danica.
Greysteel.
Danica
Greysteel.
Greysteel?
Yes.
I haven't seen her for a couple of days, but she's probably holed up at her house. She's waiting for. She mentioned a few days ago that she was waiting for some people to come in with some ingredients for us for a stew.
That would be us. Think you could point us in her direction?
Yes, I can do that. He will point you down to this house right here.
Okay. Then let us make our way that direction.
All right, I'm switching maps again.
That doesn't sound good. It really doesn't sound good. This is neat. You know, they have the pings on the right-click menu now?
Yeah.
There's the characters.
Because it's an area I don't know, I'm going to go slowly searching.
Is this her house right here?
Yep.
Right where?
Are you guys ever going to not be green?
That's Claudette's aura from something she's got.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Her aura from her sword, her Frostbrand.
Yeah. You guys should use your long rest buttons, because we've had several long rests since you were injured.
He'll say, "Oh, great to see you again. Did you get the bones?"
I will hold a bob and say, yep.
Come in, come in, come in.
Actually, it's better if we pull them out here.
Yeah.
Stay in there, and we'll bring them in here in a few moments.
He'll just kind of give you a look and say, "Okay."
Okay, I will pull out the 6 large adult dragon bones that you gave me.
All right, give me a roll.
Yay. It's not a 1.
And I don't know if I did this or not. Let me check real quick. Okay, yep, just that. So, cool.
Okay, if we made it in, I'll carry the parts. I'll carry the bones.
Good, because those are heavy.
Does not feel comfortable walking through all these rooms. Thinking this is the perfect place to, trap people.
Maybe that's why we all stayed out here.
Are we supposed to be able to see our icons now?
Yes, you are on the board.
Okay,
Do you not see your token?
I do now. There's a very strange map.
Good meat.
And that's supposed to say it all.
Yep.
I guess I better get off the table, huh?
Yeah, she probably doesn't appreciate people walking on her table.
Yeah, join everybody else inside. As you walk in, she'll say, "Oh, those will be very beneficial for the residents."
Glad we could help.
It will take me about 8 hours of simmering the stew, and another hour once it's finished to seep the pot with the bones to release the magical essence. Uh, you can hang around here if you'd like, or at the meat hall. I hear Finnegan next door. He was once a member of your group before he took on the responsibilities of speaker for Good Meat. He lives in the house next door to the west. If you want to go visit with him, I'm sure he would love to see you.
Um, sure. Let's go see Finnegan, I guess.
I'll pass.
Okay. So
You can go to the bar and drink.
Suppose I could, but we went in and out so fast I didn't even have a chance to get a drink.
that was kind of the point. You're welcome to return to the bar now, though, if you'd like.
You guys treat me like I'm a lush or something.
I'll join you at the bar if
I
you
mean,
want to go.
You are the way you act.
I'll be your designated driver. I mean walker.
Escort.
I'll have you know I don't get falling down drunk.
He says that as he remembers the hotel or the inn in what inn was that?
I don't remember him ever getting fallen down drunk.
They were one of the first or second inns we were in during this campaign.
I don't remember it.
I don't believe your memory's correct, sir.
I think he fell down maybe once or twice, but the one that I remember is Illiken was really drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you
Yeah,
think
I can remember that.
he's a non-drinker?
Okay, well, might as well go see Finnegan. Who's coming?
Yes, I'll go.
I mean, if it's boring, we can just opt out early. Like, yeah, we got a early morning or some crap. I don't know. We helped put the guy in power. We should at least go say hi.
All right.
La-di-da. I'm walking down the road.
I bang on the door. Finnegan, open up.
Coming.
That didn't sound like Finnegan.
That's his girlfriend.
I'm just trying to do like a, I don't know, because gnome or halfling, but
I thought he said dwarf.
no. He was raised by dwarves or something like that, but
Mm.
come in, come in.
Hi, Finnegan.
He is a stout halfling. Friends, it's been a long time. I'll admit, when I invited you to join me, I did not think it would take you this long to return to Goodmead. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Doing pretty well. We've been a bit busy, running around all over 10 towns.
Heard.
You've heard?
Yeah, did I? Word gets around.
Did you marry your lass?
I did not. Uh, we're still talking, but just a little upset over that Finnegan's Fellows crap she pulled. I did hear you came up with something, which was great, but yeah.
So, back to the stuff you heard. Hopefully, nothing bad.
About you? No.
Okay, good. Want to
I
make
mean,
sure we weren't in trouble with anyone.
no. I've heard. I mean, obviously, there's some bad vibes from Targos, but you know, outside of that idiot, Nerth, no, it's all been good. Everybody seems to love you.
Well, even he should love us.
Well, there's no accounting for good taste. Bad taste. Whatever.
Uneducated taste?
Sure, if that works. So, I was wondering, Finnegan, have you heard of anything going on? Anything that we can assist with?
Funny you should ask. I received a letter a few days ago that I need to read to you. I think that all the speakers got a letter, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But come in, come in. House is huge, much more room than I ever would have needed. Um, you're more than welcome to stay here for the night if you wish. This is, of course, the new moon, so we are without warmth tonight. But I have reinforced the wood in this house with hay, or with straw hay, so it should keep the warmth in for the most part. As he gets you around, he will say, the letter reads, "Esteemed adventurers, please join the speakers at council in Bryn Shander upon receiving this notice. Invisible enemies walk among us. We've seen their footprints in the snow, and now we know what they are. Dwergar. We must discuss how to handle this information and what we may need for the good of Tin Towns. We have pertinent information that we dare not divulge in this letter in the case that it fall into the wrong hands." And he'll pull out another piece of paper and say, "This one reads," and this is why I think that everyone got it, just in case you went to any other town. This one reads, "Dearest Speaker Purehand, if you happen across the Sun Chasers in the next 10 days, please ask if they would attend a special council meeting in Bryn Shander. If they agree to attend, please use your ring to send word to Mishan, and she in return will let the rest of the speakers know to make way for council."
Got nothing else planned.
So I guess make your way to Bryn Shander next. Is everyone okay with that?
I'm good.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
At this point, I don't think we have anything else. Okay, you can let them know we plan to attend.
I also think we should. Any other news that you've heard lately in the bar or anything?
I mostly, when I go to the mead hall, it's on business stuff. We've gotten mead starting to ship to almost all the 10 towns, which is great. Especially
Almost.
since I think the only one that we haven't gotten was Kier Koenig, the speaker up there, Trovis. He has not been to a council meeting in quite some time, and it's honestly hurting his residents. It's not around to make the deals, but I've also heard that you have helped him recently with some stuff, so maybe he'll be able to get off the drink and return to his duties.
Well, if I remember correctly, out of character, correct me if I'm wrong, sorry. He was actually being held prisoner until just recently.
That was Caradenimal.
Oh, okay, right.
And I forget the name, but Purvis was the Silver Dragonborn that
Okay.
gave you the bags of silver.
Okay. I don't remember what his deal was, but that's okay.
He's a drunk
Oh, okay. And we got him off the sauce?
character. No, but
Okay. Hopefully he will begin to attend those meetings again.
And if we're able to, if we stop by there, we'll remind him that he has missed.
that would be very, very good. Um, we will leave mid-morning tomorrow. That is all right with you. I will be back in a couple hours. I need to make a few arrangements and get some things taken care of before we leave.
Sure.
Sure.
And he will head out. And yeah.
Okay, well, he offered to let us stay, so I'm gonna set up my leatherworking and.
Can I suggest you go outside first?
That's fine. I probably wouldn't do it inside anyway. That's.
I'll go outside with you, and then I look over at nowhere. Hey, do you want to go over to the inn or a drink or two?
Yeah, I suppose.
I'll walk outside, waiting for Celestine to see if she passed her fails.
Okay, Well, you say we had about 8 hours until we would normally go to bed, right? Did I hear that correct?
Let's see, 3, 4 will be 8. Yeah, by now, yeah, probably about 8.
Okay, then I'll work the entire time. Well, I will keep working until I'm done because I'm almost done.
I would ask that a blacksmith or a local blacksmith here.
Um, he will say there's none really in Goodmead. Um, Blacksmiths are typically found in the bigger towns of East Haven, Tourmaline, Bryn Shander, or Targus.
Yeah,
AFK.
that's fine. Then I'll just sit around and relax a little bit.
Give me a d6. Nothing pops out.
Yay! How many rolls do you want me to give?
So we got
Why can't we have about 8 hours left?
the 8. So yeah, 4 rolls.
Huh?
4 rolls.
I thought you said squirrels at first. I'm like, what? And Opal's not here, but I swear she's helping.
Yeah, it is. All right. You have a piece, or you have a completed tough
Okay.
project.
Okay. Thank you. I'll hold on to that for the moment. Deal with it later. Um.
And what's everybody else doing?
Opal and my dad are both AFK.
Well, I guess let's go ahead and take 15 then.
All right, I'll be ready.
I'm gonna take my headset off for a few minutes.
You are a funny cat. Yes, you are. Yes, there's a look at me. I'm so cute.
Oh, how long is break time? When did we start?
Just started, so 4:05 is when we should be back.
Okie dokie. Sorry, my room is flooded. It's raining and it's coming in through the AC.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back again. My apologies. My room was getting flooded.
You better be sorry.
Well, if you didn't build your room underneath the ocean, it'd be a bad thing.
It would be a bad thing if she didn't build it under the ocean,
Well, the Meg was causing problems.
right? By the way, without spoilers, because I want to see it, how is it?
I haven't been to see it yet.
Kenny went last night.
Good. No spoilers, no nothing. It's good.
CGI still off, or it'll get better?
Got a little better. Yeah, as much as I'm gonna say about it.
Okay.
If there's anything else, I'm giving away certain parts, and I don't want to.
Is the story a continuation of the original, or is it just a whole different story?
No, it's continuation.
Okay.
I'd say about just as long of a period between the movie and this one. Continuation.
Okay.
So timeline's pretty well. But yeah, as much as I want to say.
Okay. Cool.
Other than the fact that a Meg obviously can shoot through some glass. That was in the preview. It's not a spoiler.
Well, yeah.
All right. So, uh, we're assuming that Claudette was helping Celestine for 8 hours doing her stuff. So for Claudette and Celestine, it would be midnight. Arden, did you want to do anything? Or were you going to the bar with the guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
So Arden, Nowhere, and Illiken, you are at the bar. Or at the mead hall.
I'm gonna ask for a spot relatively. I'm gonna take a spot. Okay, how active is the bar?
Um, Kind of the middle of the week, so um, there's about 15 people in right now.
Okay,
15 patrons.
that's cool. I'm gonna take a somewhere on the table and listen and see if there's any good conversations.
Most of the conversations are um, about wishing this cursed winter would hurry up and get done. Um, People getting in preparation for tonight's sacrifice of warmth and so on and so forth. Um, you hear a little bit about um, some Dwergar that got taken care of up by Caer Konig, um, about a device that has been used a few times um, in and around Bryn Shander, um, that controls the weather. Um, Stuff like that. About some group that's making a name for themselves called the Sun Chasers. That kind of stuff.
You're getting famous.
Outside of a player, the we know about the remote or the device that they're using, right?
Yes, you helped build it.
Okay. Then I will just listen and have small conversations with Nowhere for the next couple hours. See if anything pops up.
If it's not wood, he's working on something popping up.
Right?
Breathe, Dad, breathe.
Sorry, Arden. You should know be my Dow.
it's okay. I'm
You guys gonna um stay till bedtime, basically?
Yeah, expect closer it gets to nighttime, the bar may pick up with more people. More different conversations may pop up.
However many mugs of mead that you're going to have, as they don't have any ale. It'll be 1 silver, 5 copper, per mug. Um, so
I'll only take one for the night.
as it picks up, getting later into the night, um, they douse the flames and starts to get a little colder, and more people start showing up and huddling up together uh, for body warmth. They start moving the tables off to the side so that everybody can huddle up and hope to not deal with the cold as much.
Okay. Then, as the night gets done and there's no really good conversations, I'll let Nowhere know that I'm gonna head on out. Head on back.
I might as well go also.
Me too.
I'll pay for my beer or my mead, and ready
Huh.
for the two to pay for theirs.
I'll drop 4 silver on the table.
I look at Celestine and say, I wonder if we turn the light on, if it would help the curse.
Turn the light on?
You know, that device we've got that can.
Oh, we gave that over to the priest.
I wonder why they don't use it.
Hmm. I'm sure they do occasionally. It's just it unfortunately doesn't cover the entire 10 towns. But maybe they're working on making a stronger one. Hopefully.
As you guys head back, the weather has started to pick up a lot. And it looks like a blizzard is rolling in. Which makes sense, being that today is the 15th.
Crap means no fire.
Yep, no fire. Oh. You guys get back to the house and just taking watches, or just trusting that Finnegan's not going to murder you in your sleep?
I'm just gonna go to sleep. I don't think we need to watch.
I look around. It's up to you guys whether we have a watch or not.
Of course, that could be my famous last words.
Where are we bedding down?
Finnegan's place.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, you guys have cast it before. What about just taking one of the rooms and casting an alarm to where if somebody enters it, then we know they'll wake us up, but we know we're pretty much safe.
that's not a spell I know.
I look over at Arden. We don't want to cast it before.
I may have cast it before, but I don't have it in my packet anymore.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Well, then, yeah, that's what comes may comes.
I think I'll go ahead and take a watch. I'll take first watch.
If Arden doesn't want to take second, I'll take second.
You mean third? I got first and second,
Okay,
technically.
third. Anybody want fourth?
I think we might be insulting Finnegan, but sure.
Okay. Well, we made our orders. I put my stuff over in a corner and I fall asleep.
He doesn't even need to know we're taking watch. I'll just kind of hang out in the room and, keep to myself. I don't trust people.
I've been a slave before. I don't want to be a slave again.
Finnegan was part of the people that rescued me from being a slave.
Finnegan is still part of a town that I don't trust. Because I don't trust people.
Well, it's not so much Finnegan that I have a problem with. It's the fact that just because it's Finnegan doesn't mean that it's actually Finnegan. If that makes sense. On top of that, there's also just because he's friendly to us doesn't mean that he can't be overruled by the rest of the town. Which seemed friendly enough, but I don't know. I'd rather keep watch. And that's me losing sleep. So,
If you can wake me up, and I'll take the last 4 hours.
will do.
Give me a perception check, Celestine.
As soon as I find it.
About the time that everybody goes to sleep, you hear the front door open. If you're taking bedrooms are upstairs. So you'll hear like a door open and shut, another door open and shut. Slight pressure on the stairs coming up, and then a door at the end of the hall opens and closes. And that's it. Um, yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, and
And your watch comes to an end.
as I was hearing that, footsteps in the hall or footsteps on the stairs or whatever, just one person or multiple people?
Just one person.
About
You'd
the size of Finnegan?
you would estimate that it was probably a small person.
Okay. Then I won't think anything of it. And at the end of my watch, I will wake Arden. It was a quiet night. Finnegan came back shortly after we all went to bed. At least I'm assuming it was Finnegan. Um, yeah. I guess have a good watch.
All right. I'll wake you in the morning if I don't fall asleep.
Okay.
Give a perception check. Guess who fell asleep?
Hey,
All right,
And
everybody else,
bam.
give me perception at disadvantage.
Well, I didn't do any better. Neither did Nowhere.
Silicon and Claudette, uh, you're the first two that open their eyes, and it's not really the eyes, but it's not warm in here, but man, does it smell good.
Do I
I
smell blood?
smell. Look around and see Claudette. I'm like, what's this smell? It smells good. Where's the watch?
Smells like fresh grilled meat coming from wafting up the stairs from down below.
Smells like burnt blood. I think it's food. Let's go.
I look over at Arden, knocked down, walked over, tap him on the foot. This is not watching for the group. This does not help. Go around, not wake everybody else up.
hey,
And
I told you to be advised I'd probably fall asleep. Okay?
hey, nobody woke me. I said I'd take the second watch. Nobody woke me up. So, or the third watch or whatever. And as I wake everybody up and say, smells like Finnegan may have some food downstairs because it sure does smell good. Let's go on ahead.
I'll wake
As you
up
come down,
Sorry, go ahead.
as you come downstairs, Finnegan will be finishing up in the kitchen and bring out some grilled, we'll say goat steaks and some rock eggs.
I will eat and enjoy.
Yum. That sounds awesome.
Mm.
Did you cook any like rare or medium rare?
You'll walk back into the kitchen and say, um, you'll walk back into the kitchen, grab out of cold storage one that still is bloody. I did not forget about you.
Thank you so much.
Wow, you got a paladin catering to a vampire.
Wow.
That's
I look around and I do say, well, it has froze over.
Sorry, that that got me.
Thank you, thank you. I come here every week.
I am going to correct you and go Dampier.
I was actually out of character, but
I
all right,
gobble up.
good. Enjoy.
And Spinnigan gets you all breakfast. He will say, "We will be traveling in style today. Made some arrangements last night. The axe beaks arrived just this morning. We'll be taking a sled for your belongings, and there is an axe beak for each of you to ride, if that is all right with you."
Wow, look at you moving up in the world. That's awesome.
I'd like to keep my things on me if that's possible.
That is perfectly fine.
Okay.
I go and do what they want. I'm good with. I'll keep my stuff though, just because I'm greedy.
Um, you might have an issue.
You might find somebody who wants to trade to business with.
I can't trade something if I don't have it on me.
That's what I said. First
He's
start
got
trading.
he's got sleds that will go with you guys too, that you can put
Oh,
stuff on. But Illiken has a shit ton of stuff, so he might need to put some stuff on that sled because
yeah.
Okay.
axe beat might buckle.
Yeah, okay. I'll put some stuff on the sled.
Before
I'll
we
make
head
you
out, um, Ilkin, I have something for you. And I'll reach into my pack and pull out this um, suit of dragon scale armor. Well, let me rephrase that. Scale armor made from dragon scales.
nice.
It's nice and shiny and white. Um,
I'll switch out what I'm carrying for it.
yeah, basically just a scale mail plus one.
Can you
From
put it on my character sheet then?
well, you can look it up in Compendium, drag and drop it onto your character sheet.
And then just remember to either delete the other one or unequip it.
Yeah. And it should increase your AC by one.
Okay, so not the dragon scale mail.
No, just the scale mail plus one. Might want to rename it like White Dragon Scale or something like that, but it doesn't have all the fancy magical properties. It's just plus one.
Chain mail plus one. Got it.
No, scale mail.
Scale mail.
I can't find it. That's why I'm.
Type in scale, hit enter.
Found it. Thanks.
You're gonna have to delete that chainmail and then unequip the
I'm,
original
I'm
scale mail.
looking for it right now.
Okay. But I thought this could help you out a bit.
Oh, so get rid of the scale mail armor.
Well, just unequip it. I mean, you probably want to sell it, or you could just give it to me.
I give it to you.
Okay, then delete it from your character sheet. I just felt like this could help you a bit and hopefully protects you a little bit better.
Yeah, I went up one, so I'm happy with that.
And I could have put it on me, but felt like my AC's higher than yours, or my
Oh, it is.
armor's a little stronger than yours anyway. So
Yours 20, right?
19. I felt like I should share the wealth a bit. And I've done something to increase everyone else's armor at this point. So
Thank you. I get to be closer to the dragon, so even though it is a white dragon. Wait.
Danica will come in and give you each a we're gonna call it a dragon bone. We'll just call it dragon bone stew, but it's essentially a potion of cold resistance.
nice.
We'll say as promised, you get the first batch.
And is that something we have to worry about going bad?
No,
Okay.
but do list it as dragon bone stew.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Who was going to commission somebody to do a map? Maybe I was imagining things.
Oh, Finnegan. Before we leave, do you know of anyone who might be interested in this crag cat that we all completely forgot about?
Including me.
I thought Arden wanted a new pet.
Oh, Arden really wants it. You can have him. But I figured everyone seemed to have forgot about it, so might as well.
No, I thought that's why I kept saying make sure there was food for the cat.
Okay, you want it? Here, have a cat.
I'll take the kitty cat.
All right. For shits and giggles, Arden.
I know.
Give me. Give me 4 animal handling checks. The last couple of days.
Is that in reverse order? Like the first one's today, Second one's yesterday.
What's that? No, it's 2 animal handling checks per night for the last couple nights.
Can I help with that? Because Drake would be telling him it's a good place.
I don't think Drake can tell him that. And it would be more of a bonding experience between Arden and the cat than anything else.
And I have speaks with animals.
In that case, I would give you advantage, but honestly, 21, 13, 15, 11 would be the rolls. So
Be right back.
Oh, you can't leave.
Arden, just so that I know, are you looking at this being a social companion or a mount companion?
I just figure he'd become a companion, and then I could use him as needed. Kind of like, okay, he could attack if he needed to.
Yeah, it's not going to be an attack, because Illiken took a class that or took a subclass that has a pet. I don't want anybody else having attack pets,
Okay,
because it just doesn't seem fair. But I did add the social companion and mount companion, so you can take a look at those handouts, um, and see which one you want to train your pet to be. You don't have to decide right now. Just let me know
okay.
whenever you decide.
And while we were traveling, I'm sorry, were you done with that?
Yes, for the moment, yeah.
Okay. While we're traveling, I will ask Finnegan if he knows of anywhere, anyone in the 10 towns that handles item enchantment. I mean, I'm assuming we'd probably be looking at one of the larger towns like Bryn Shander. But
I would say that there are a couple people, a couple of enchanters in Bryn Shander, and there might be one in Targos, but the one that he thinks might be with Targos is
Back.
most likely part of the Zentarim, um, and probably not a great choice to go with,
understood.
partly because of your, and for that matter, his earlier transactions with them.
Understood. I will look for one in Bryn Shander then. Which I believe is where we're headed, right?
Yes, and
Isn't
I
that
will
convenient?
get you a name here shortly. Find my books.
You don't have an RNG?
I could go different tab and get one, but I've got books called Random Tables that have D100s.
Gotcha. I will be right back.
All right, Loveday and Audrey are enchanters in Bryn Shander.
Okay, I will be sure to look them up. I appreciate the information.
That's definitely. All right, so as you guys head out, as you guys get to the crossroads, you'll be met up with Speaker Whalen and Captain Arlagath of East Haven, each on axe beaks of their own, and Speaker Seaver of Caer Dineval, relaxing on a comfy-looking sled steered by the young boy Alisar Solmander, who you guys freed from captivity from the cult of Levistus when you guys were there. And as they see you, they hail you and ask if you would mind if they tagged along because, well, safety in numbers and all that.
I'm with me, guys.
Sure, the more the merrier.
Whispers to who's ever next to me, whether it's Claudette or Arden or Celestine or anybody that's one of our group, not one of theirs. They're just getting free guarding. That's all. Sorry, free escort service.
Switching maps temporarily. And travel in this regard is a lot quicker. About half the time. Every 2 hours, you're stopping for 15 minutes to let the axe beaks rest. But in the course of 4.5 hours, which will be about 2 p.m., you'll be getting into Bryn Shander. I guess I forgot to say that you're sleeping in late costs you a couple hours, but You're getting into Bernchander at around 2. And switching maps again. And now you're in Bernchander.
When we get there, I'd like to find the nearest blacksmith.
You should go speak to the Black Iron Blades.
I head to the nearest black iron blades.
The only Black Iron Blades.
But you get a 10% discount there.
Yep.
Is there any place here that would
Good what?
I got a whole bunch of jewels. Not magical or anything.
I'm a
Wait
jewel.
a minute.
What do you have, jewel wise?
Oh my.
Because I may buy them off you.
Palace. I'm gonna have to get my glass. Let's see. There's Prophyllite, Crocolite.
What's the cost of them?
They're
That's
just
a great question.
yes. I have no idea. I know what some of them are.
Okay, then I will.
I have a.
I whisper to you, when we get to the local, when we get to rest tonight, I'll price them for you, and if you're willing, I'll buy them from you.
Okay.
And do I find the blades?
Yes, you've been there multiple times. You know where it's at.
Okay, I go there and I ask. I see one of the local blacksmiths, and I ask if I can purchase a melting
A pot.
melting pot.
Crucible?
Is that what you melt gold in and those?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the uh, pot that you've melted in, not a forge, right?
It's not a forge. It melts it, and that because I can, with rock forming, I can create my own forging, or not forge, but yeah, where I can create the like a ring. I can make a ring mold.
Um.
Yeah, that'd be good for your jello.
Nice.
Yes, a crucible is what you melt metals in.
Yeah.
Especially, higher end metals.
Yeah, I would recommend that you also get a ladle to go with it so that you don't try to pour directly from that crucible.
Yes. You want to skim off the slag.
A ladle and a crucible.
Why don't you just see if you could rent the forge tomorrow?
Because they don't allow you to do that, and second of all, because when we're out and about, I can melt it. I come across gold, I can do it, and then I can build my own stuff while I'm doing it.
Um, they will say that you can get just those two things for 5 gold.
I will give 5 gold and purchase. I will give five. I will give 5 gold in purchase.
Before he purchases that, can I ask you, will that be enough for him to be able to melt stuff over a fire?
As long as he can get or as long as he can get the fire hot enough.
And how hot does the fire need to be able to get?
They look over at the forge and say, if you'd like to feel it, it's right there.
No, I just want you to tell him because he thinks we could do it over a cooking fire or a fire that we create out in the woods.
It'll need to be a lot hotter than that.
I look at Illiken and go, I did not learn blacksmithing and retain some of the information just to try to steer you off course. I'm going to roll my eyes and walk out.
I'll still purchase.
Okay. Um, so you've got your stuff.
You
What's
said
everybody?
5, right?
What's that?
5 gold.
5 gold, yes. Uh, as you get in, the speakers will start heading towards the council hall, and mention to you that it's supposed to start about 5. So you guys got about 3 hours.
The blacksmith would probably be interested in weapons, but I want to go to a weaponeer.
A weaponsmith.
Yeah, because nobody took my scimitar of wounding, correct?
So
What's it, ladle and what's it called?
crucible. In chat. Um,
Does anybody have the scimitar of wounding?
I thought Arden picked it up.
What did I pick up?
The scimitar of wounding?
No, he wanted to.
Or is it in the bag of holding?
I think it's in the bag of holding. I don't have.
I
don't
don't
have
think
it.
you would put a. I don't think you would have put a sharp object into the bag of holding. Or I hope that you wouldn't have.
I didn't know.
While you guys were talking about all that, Arden said that he was going to attune to the brooch of shielding, not the sword of wounding.
So I think it's still in my stuff, and I've been carrying it around. I want to go to the weaponsmith and see if they'll buy it.
Is it better than the war pick?
It's a sword.
The war pick should be a D8, whereas the scimitar should be a D6. However, it does have a chance of doing an additional D4.
Okay, no, the war pick I have is better because it's 1d8 plus 4 piercing.
Well, the scimitar would be 1d6 plus 1d4 plus 4.
Every turn that they don't pass a
Gotcha.
skill check.
But it's up to you whether you want it or not. It's 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
I'm good with the weapons I've got. They always do good damage for me.
I actually have a scimitar and a scimitar of wounding that I'm trying to get rid of.
Right, scimitar, and what was the other one?
The scimitar of wounding.
Oh, so 2 scimitars. Gotcha. Okay.
Just to lighten my load.
The place that you would be able to go and possibly sell that, let me see, is going to be Rendarl's Emporium, which would be the place that last time you were here had Yeti coats.
Great. I'll go by myself and not take Celestine.
So you get into the small shop, and yeah, there's fishing rods and mithril fish hooks and axe heads and daggers crafted from the dwarves of Kelvin Cairn and a lot more stuff. And he walks out and says, "Can I do for you?"
I'm looking to sell these 2 weapons. And I put the scimitar of wounding out and just a regular scimitar.
He looks at both scimitars. And he starts, casting a spell and looking at both of the scimitars. And after a while, he will ask what the magical one does.
I tell him that it's a scimitar of wounding, and I explain what it does. Hold on one second. Let me go to the compendium. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with the attack using this weapon, I can wound the target. At the start of each of his turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time I've wounded it. And it can
That's
then make.
that's very mechanical.
Yeah,
So
there you go. I'm just reading from it.
it
Wanted to know what it does.
does some extra damage. Blah blah blah. Whatever. I mean, um, so he'll say that unfortunately he does not have enough coin to make such a purchase. Um, you could easily, if it was summer and they had trade going, he could easily pay you around 1,000 gold for it. But with trade drying up, with the pass uh, impassable, um, if you were really looking to get rid of it, he could give you 100 gold. But that's as much as he could do. And for the non-magical scimitar, he would be able to do 13 gold, 8 silver, and 3 copper.
Okay. For the regular scimitar, I'll hold off on selling the other one.
All right. So 13 gold, 8 silver, 3 copper.
Let me put that in there. Two copper.
3 copper.
Okay, I've got it added. I also have this gold bracelet. Was wondering if you had enough for it. Yeah, large gold bracelet.
We'll say, unfortunately, that is, with trade dried up, that's not something that I could sell and make money off of.
What about diamonds?
You have diamonds?
You're not with me.
Um,
I'm not going to sell them to you. I'm just wondering what the value would be and if you would be the one that would be the value.
he will say, I don't really deal in jewels. If you head across the courtyard to the platinum looking glass, they might be able to help you.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. Just out of curiosity and out of character, we did get rid of the mithril fishhook, right? No.
You've got I think nowhere bought you guys mithril fish hooks, but you got rid of the special magical one to the family that lost their grandmother in East Haven.
Okie dokie. And I still have the boots of false tracks that I need to sell. So, okay. I'm going to wrap it up and look around and see if there's any Yeti fur anywhere.
You don't see any.
That's a good thing. Okie dokie.
He also didn't seem to recognize you.
That's always a good thing. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to let Celestine know that, I think that shop's safe for you to go in. I perused it, did not see anything Yeti in it.
It's good to hear.
What's next, guys?
Well, I need to try to find a Loveday or an Audrey here in Brynchander.
Let me go back in the shop. I'll go back in the shop and ask about a Loveday or a
Audrey.
Audrey.
For enchanting.
They will, or he will, direct you to go to that building that I just drew.
All right, so I'll go in the shop before her and just make sure that there's nothing that looks like Yeti.
Wow.
Give me a investigation check. Nope. You don't see any Yeti.
All right, I'll come out and say, okay, Celestine, come on in. Of course,
Thank you,
my
Claudette.
Yeti may be failing me.
I appreciate your assistance. And I'll look around. Is there a proprietor around somewhere?
There'll be a human woman that will come out and say, what can I do for you?
Yes, I am looking for either a Loveday or an Audrey for some possible enchanting. Would that be you? One of
I
those
would
be you?
be Audrey. Lefty is out at the moment.
Okay. Well, I have a little project I would like to see if you can handle. Um, and I would pull the um, necklace of prayer beads off my neck and show them to her and be like, see, this is an enchanted item, and each day I can pull these beads off and use them to cast specific spells. Um, And this bead right here allows me to cast a spell called Bless on my party. However, it only allows me to cast it on 3 people, and I would like to increase that number of targets. I was wondering if that's something you would be able to do.
We can definitely do that. How many targets are you looking for?
Crap, there 5 in a party?
Yep.
Ideally 5, but 4 would be acceptable. If 5 is too much.
Let's say you do know that enchanting is a process. It does come at a cost. For this to work properly, it will take some time, and it will also take a sacrifice of a scroll and of one of the additional beads.
Okay.
I will need.
By any chance, do you have a scroll that I could purchase from you?
You could go over to Padu's Wondrous Scrolls and see if they have the scroll that you can purchase.
Okay.
So you need a scroll of Bless at 3rd level.
Okay.
You would need 1 lock of Frost Giant hair, 1 vial of Basilisk blood, 6 vials of Dragon blood, and 50 gold for myself and Loveday combined, not 50 gold each, 50 gold combined for our service fee. Will take approximately 13 hours to create.
Okay.
We will also need a significant medium to channel into the beads. If you have another magical item that you have of the same quality or better.
Yeah, I have a couple of those.
They need basilisk blood.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to go hunting for that because I don't have any basilisk blood.
Pretty sure you guys got some.
I got bile. I got an eye, and I got teeth.
Let's say you got blood because I'm pretty sure that.
No, that was part of the blood was on there too. He put that as one of it.
Oh. I didn't remember the basilisk. I don't even remember meeting basilisk, to be honest.
At the spire or the lost spire.
And everybody said we
Where you
didn't get
found
the
Zan.
basilisk stuff, but there I am getting the basilisk stuff.
Okay. Then I guess I need to go get the scroll first. We have everything else if Claudette will allow me to take that basilisk blood off her hands.
So we're going to change the bile to blood?
Yep.
It's 2 vials. Is that going to be enough?
Yes, she just needs 1.
I give her both of them.
Okay.
You get over to Cadu's, and let me find Cadu. Shop's entrance is adorned with a curled sheet of copper engraved with arcane runes symbolizing a spell scroll. The interior walls are made from, well, that doesn't matter. It is significantly dry inside, given the humid, snowy outside, which is a little strange. Orderly interior includes a counter lined with decorated ink vials and pens fashioned from feathers of different birds. And behind the counter, you see a forest gnome sitting on a pile of blankets. And she's just kind of motioning with her hands to look around.
Good afternoon. Evening. I was looking for a scroll of bless. Um, that would cast the spell at a higher level of power, around the third circle or so. Is that something you carry?
Keeps making the same gestures as far as looking around.
Okay, then
And
I
a
will.
door opens, and an exact replica walks out and says, "I can definitely help with that."
I'll look back and forth between them for a moment and be like, okay.
Don't worry about her. She's an illusion. She just sits there so that people know that somebody's here.
Okay.
She says that, are you looking for a one-time thing, or what's going on? How do you
Um,
are you looking to learn this, or
looking for a one-time casting to aid in the enchantment of an item.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I could sell you a scroll. Third circle would be, it's kind of pricey. It's 300 gold. However, uh, I if it's this so if this is for enchanting, I could actually come over and cast it for you for 90 gold. If that would work for you.
Certainly. That would actually be perfect. Was wondering, would you be willing to take some items in trade, or would you prefer gold?
What kind of items do you have?
Um, okay. Out of character, when you said you wanted an item of the same quality, did you mean starting quality or finishing quality?
Starting. I think we're gonna do the illusionist bracelets,
Okay.
or that's what I had originally planned.
Okay. I have this wand of Orcus replica. Casts continual flame.
I got that wand of the slippery pig.
There's that too. Um, I also have a scrimshaw figurine of an archer that casts remove curse, and I also
Oh,
have
that seems like a bad thing to get rid of. Add a character, I'm not there.
I also have a um, shield guardian amulet.
They, unfortunately, without the Guardian itself with it, that would be kind of useless to have the amulet. Um, I could.
Well, it does tell you how to get to it. It
Yeah,
says you know the distance and direction of the shield guardian.
I. That would mean I'd have to go outside the city.
Okay.
There are bad things out there. I don't know. No, definitely not. Nope, nope.
Okay, understandable. So
Got the
those
city folk.
are those three items something you'd be interested in to cover the cost, or any of those items something you'd be interested in to cover the cost?
Yeah, I would take the one of Orcus and the what was the other one that you mentioned?
Scrimshaw figurine of an
Yeah,
archer.
that one. And the scrimshaw. We could if this winter ever gets rid of scrimshaw goes really well with people in the south. That if it's magical, that would definitely help with them.
Okay. Then
Ask if you mind if she casts something real quick.
uh,
Verify the
what?
items.
Sure.
She will cast identify a couple times,
Okay. As
and
long as it's identify.
um, make sure that they are what you say they are, and then she will say yes, that this will work. Yes, I will take the this one here and the scrimshaw piece.
Okay. Then I will hand them over and be
She
happy
will
to get them out of my bag.
she will follow you and lock up behind you and head over to
1d6.
whatever the thing is. From your regular
1d6
bag or
why?
from Bob?
That's my regular bag.
Okay. He was looking forward to he pulling something out.
Yeah, I know. So I guess we head back over to the enchanter. And she said it would cost how much for her to do this?
Uh,
90.
the enchanter 50 gold.
50, okay.
Um, so she will say that she'll give you a rundown of the process. And she will say this will take 13 hours. Myself and Love Day, once he gets back, will start this. Bracers will be added to a container with a vial of basilisk bile. Sorry, basilisk blood. See, I screwed up. I don't know. I have basilisk blood as the ingredients and basilisk bile under the directions. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever. A vial of that stuff from the basilisk. Uh, the container will be placed in a kiln to heat up at the end of every odd hour, a vial of dragon blood will need to be added to the cocktail, 6 in total. At the 10th hour, we will add the prayer beads. We'll set them on top of the container, place back into the kiln. Upon adding the last of the dragon blood, with 1 hour to go, the fire will turn cyan if everything is done right, and an eerie purple glow will be emitted from our kiln. On the mark of the 12th hour, a brilliant flash of energy will erupt from the kiln, and the container will be removed. As the necklace cools for the next hour, every 10 minutes, we will place a few pieces of frost giant hair as a binding agent until at the end of the 13th hour, we will touch, or your friend here, Kadu, will cast Bless at the third circle against the onto the necklace, at which point it will be ready to be worn again.
Okay. And I will point out the beads. Point out which ones do which and say, this is the blessing one. And this is a bead of stars. And this is the one that you need to. One of these is the one you need to. You said it would have to destroy one of these beads. Make sure it's one of these.
Yes. Definitely will. Thank you for that information.
Okay. And do you need me here while this is happening?
No, you can come by, and this will go into the night. So, if you want to stop by tomorrow morning on your way wherever you are going, we will get it to you at that point, and you can wait till tomorrow morning to give us the gold for the service.
Okay. We'll do that. Then I will hand her the necklace and the bracers and all the ingredients.
All right. Did Arden or Noah want to do anything before council meeting?
I just had a question.
Yes, sir.
I have scroll. I'm gonna find it again. Yeah, the Lost Scrolls of Sabri. And I don't find anywhere to figure out what they are. It's not anywhere with a description of what the scrolls are. So I was just wondering if that was something. It's just a scroll of something that was, and it's relevant to how it's relevant to me.
Gotcha. Check my sheet. Lost Scrolls is a book that you guys found in Spire of Netheril, written in Elvish. The scholarly tome copies and analyzes fragments of 8 ancient scrolls left behind by a sun elf wizard who taught magic to the cloud giants of Astoria, a bygone empire that collapsed 40,000 years ago.
Okay. So that means pretty much I can read them.
You can.
Because I didn't see where it was, because I wrote down Lost Scrolls and in inventories, it wasn't there with any.
Yeah, it was just a random book that you found.
Okay. So, and I'll find out if this individual that we've been talking to here is interested in buying dragon teeth.
Adu just deals in scrolls. The enchanter, just one sec.
I thought this is what I'm dragon teeth. Oh, I don't.
It's the teeth from the one that you just killed.
Yeah, I got one tooth from the white dragon. And then I have 2 teeth from a young dragon that we killed earlier.
She will offer you 20 gold for the adult dragon tooth and 7 gold apiece for the young dragon tooths. Tooths. Yes, those.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, maybe I should sell mine too. She probably doesn't have enough gold for all I know.
Probably not. That would be some 14, 20, 30, 34 gold.
Yep, I already put it in.
Cool. Anything for nowhere?
No, I don't really have anything that I need to sell.
I'm still overweight.
Yeah, well, maybe you need a new exercise program. Sorry, that was uncalled for.
I can tell you that a lot of your weight, probably most likely, is coming from all that silver that you're carrying, because some asshole gave you a lot of silver. Wasn't me. I'm not the asshole. It was Trovis.
Anyway, I have to figure out what that. Well, no matter how I do that, it's going to be a lot of weight.
But if 10 silver goes into one gold, then you lose, a tenth of the weight, essentially. Okay. So, what would you like to do, everybody?
Before we leave the enchanters, I'm going to ask them if they ever have use for basilisk teeth or basilisk eyes.
She'll say that some weapon masters might be interested in the teeth. It's not really a reagent we use for enchanting. The eyes, you could probably sell to an alchemist if you can. You want to go to either the subtle solution or Piona's oils and elixirs, and she will tell you where both of those are.
Okay, I'll go to subtle solutions first.
Arden, if silver's your problem, if you want, I can give you 50 gold, and you can give me 500 silver.
Okay. I don't know if that didn't seem to. I'm still. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Yay! That was it.
And then put the gold in your coin that we got to where it'll still weigh the the ounce or one
I
gold.
gotta figure out how to do that then.
It's probably easier to just keep it in your gold thing. It's a lot of paperwork to do.
Oh, no, I don't need to add no paperwork for you. Okay.
And in that case, that's me creating something to create something, and yeah, I'll admit that I'm the asshole on that one.
All I do is I have one coin. I just keep adding in my inventory that says one gold piece, and then just keep adding numbers on the description. But it is too much work.
Hi.
All right. Claudette, you get to the subtle solution. This store is located at the edge of town, hidden in a little-used alleyway. One of the first things that you'll notice is a strong scent of cinnamon when you enter. There will be a pale violet tiefling behind the counter. And let's see here. Just kind of be nodding to herself. She sees you walk in. She's kind of nodding to herself. But there are oils, incense, powders, candles, amulets, homeopathic medicine, all kinds of stuff all over the store.
Can I go with her?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. Tag along.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to have Yeti stuff, hopefully.
Well, if they do, they
And
pay
a
the price.
big no.
If they do, they pay the price. It's simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, just gotta put on a performance of a lifetime if they do. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the store. I see some stuff that I recognize. Um, I'm gonna say to her, I heard that you might have some use for a basilisk eye or two.
She will say, she will look up and say, I know. Would you shush? And she'll look at you and say, yes, we can definitely make use of basilisk eyes here.
Okay, and would you buy them from me, or is there something else that you wish in exchange?
I will buy them. I can give you 4 gold piece per eye.
4 gold piece per eye. Mm-hmm. I kind of study the walls for a little minute or two, pretending to look at the vials.
Give me an investigation check.
I'm going to walk around and actually look at the vials, making sure to make a big show of me picking them up and looking at them and putting them back down. Basically trying to distract the shopkeepers from whatever it is, or whatever sneaky stuff I think Claudette might be doing.
So, I heard that you do a little bit of laundry around here. Do you separate your whites from your colors?
We do. Would you like to go to the back and see how we separate the laundry?
I would love to. Celestine, would you mind staying here for just a few moments?
Certainly. And now Celestine begins to wonder what the hell she just got herself into.
Let's call that begin enough raw meat.
So she will show you a variety of different bottles. And I will send you some messages in Discord.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. She shows me.
She's going to show you a variety of different vials, and I will send you what she shows you in Discord.
Awesome.
Just out of curiosity, was when I was in that scroll store, did he have anything other than scrolls, or was it just scrolls? Did he have
Just scrolls.
like books? And, okay.
Yeah, no books, just scrolls.
Okay.
And that is what you see. All of the stuff that I sent you, you should be able to look up in the compendium. But with that, I don't want to get too far into the next section until next week. So let's call it early. But if you want to stay for a little bit and, I don't know, add a level to your characters, you could definitely do that.
Awesome.
Woo!
And you want to know social companion.
You want to do it social? Awesome.
So do you want to deal with this later in the week then?
You can look at what you see, and we can deal with it at the beginning of next session.
Okie dokie. I have got to go get some rice for dinner. I thank you all for the game. I will be leveled and ready for next week.